Man, this load here was a challenge, boy. The top part right there started coming out. And so I had to call a tow truck. Well, I had to call Maverick so they can get a tow truck out there and push this back. Then I had to buy these 2 orange straps right here because I ended up using all my straps. This is the first time me pulling PVC pipe. Yeah, it was a mess, man, but we got it done. This is 36,000 pounds worth of PVC, different sizes. I had to use every single strap, every last one. Got the one right there, 2-inch straps, 4-inch straps. And then we got this right here, keep coming out. I have to use a rubber mallet to push it back. I used 2-inch straps on that too, man, to try to pinch that down to keep it from coming out. But I only got 127 miles to go. Yeah, this was a challenge, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna even hold you, man. This was not an easy load. And it's due tomorrow. And these are those orange 2-inch that I got. All right, for y'all, man, this will be quick. But for me, I ain't picked up this camera in like damn near a month, man. I'm telling you, man, I was trying to figure out how to do my videos, man. Y'all know how I do, man. Those last videos that y'all seen, those videos were filmed somewhere between late August or August and September. And I filmed a bunch more videos all the way up until about the end of October. But I ended up deleting them all. I deleted every last video, man. I had them filmed, I had them edited, I had them uploaded on YouTube. They were scheduled to be released. But in the end, man, I decided to just go ahead and delete them all. And the reason why I did that, man, because I just didn't like the way they was coming out. I didn't really like the way they looked. You know, they really weren't talking about none. They wasn't really hitting on none. So I said, you know, let me delete these videos off and let me start anew. So, as you see, today is November 18th, I think it is, or something like that. By the time y'all see this video, it'll be a few days from now. But yeah, man, you know, how this thing's been going. You know, I'm on my almost 4 months. Here will Maverick be 4 months in December 5th, be my 4-month mark at this company. You know, and yeah, naturally, man, yeah, I've gotten faster. You know, since the last video y'all saw, I probably was struggling and all that. But yeah, man, I've gotten a whole lot faster doing this crap. You know, faster at tarping, faster at chaining, faster at strapping. You know, even putting up the stuff, man. I gotten faster at doing that, man. You know, it's still learning. Still got to learn. And, you know, I'm still pulling loads that, you know, I never pulled before, like the PVC pipe back there. I ended up pulling a load of 4 coils. I never pulled 4 coils before. You know, that load took like 4 hours to chain down and all that. I ended up messing up on the chains and all that. So yeah, man, it's been a lot of learning going on over here, man. Whole lot of learning, but we getting it done, man. We getting it done. We sliding into winter. You know, it's getting cold outside now. So that's a whole nother challenge that I got to deal with. You know, I don't like dealing with the winter, but you know, I signed up for it. That's why I said before, that's why I started in August, you know, or rather that's why I went in July to get my training. So that hopefully by the time the winter come around, I won't be struggling too much. Because I already know the cold hit, boys. It's going to be rough. But, man, we living in some crazy times right now, man. We are living in some crazy times, I'm telling you, man. I'm not worried, but, you know, it is something that I like to be aware of. I like to know what's going on. You know, I'm part of the 20% of black men that actually voted Republican. Yes, I voted for Trump. Sure did. You know, I didn't vote during the 2020 election. I didn't vote at all. I wanted Trump to win, but I didn't vote for him then. You know, I didn't vote in 2016. You know, of course, he won that, but I didn't vote then because, you know, at the time, I didn't think that he'd make a good president, but he actually did. You know, I don't know why I didn't vote in 2020. I really don't. But I didn't. But I made sure to vote this election. And it's been a minute since I last voted. Last time I voted was actually in 2008. And I voted for Barack Obama, and the only reason why I voted for him was because of the color of his skin. I know that's stupid. It's real stupid to vote for somebody just because of their color of their skin or what sex they are or any other bull crap, man. If I'm going to vote for somebody, it's going to be for their policies, man. And what Trump was saying made a lot of sense to me, man. I was like, yeah, he was already president before. And last time I checked, everything was going good when he was president. But when we got this new administration in office, man, they didn't tow up everything. They didn't mess everything up, everything costly. You know, we got all these wars going on and all that. Man, it's crazy out here, man. I saw this movie yesterday. Movie came out in 93, I think it was, called Falling Down with Michael Douglas. You know, I never heard of that movie before, but I've been seeing quite a few videos talking about it. So I said, let me go and check it out. Yeah, that movie came out in 93, man. 93. But it's crazy how what that movie had in it fits so well in today's society, man. You know, and then as soon as that movie was over with, something came in my head, man. I just thought about it. So I said, you know what? You know, it's a system, man. That's what it is. A whole system that we gotta live by. You know, that they don't care. The people that run this country, man, they don't care how you live your life. They don't care if you struggling. They don't care if you successful. They don't care if you on drugs. They don't care if you sleep around. They don't care about none of that, man. As long as you do what you're told, you get up, go to work, or do drugs, or whatever the case may be. Their main thing is they don't want nobody to rebel. That's what they don't want. They don't want nobody to wake up to this system that we living in, man. They don't want that, man. Yeah, I know I voted. I voted for Donald Trump and all that. But I also know for a fact, man, that this two-party system don't mean nothing, man. It don't mean nothing, man. It's red and blue. It's two wings off the same bird, man. That's just what it is, man. Now, I don't know what Trump gonna do. I know he was president before, but when he was president before, man, he didn't get handed a country that didn't fell apart, man. I don't know what he gonna do to fix his country, man. I don't even know if it's possible to even fix his country. I don't think the powers that be want this country fixed, man. Everything about America is all off kilter, man. Everything, man. Everything. All these jobs out here is trash. You know, you can't afford nothing, man. People out here struggling. You know, it's get up and go to work. Work, work, work. You spend so many hours working. Not enough time with your family. Not enough time with your friends. Not enough time living, man. You lying in the pockets of these millionaires and billionaires and all that. These CEOs, these investors. That's who's getting all the money. While you sitting up there tired, your back hurt, your hands hurt, your head hurt, you ain't getting enough sleep, you gaining weight, your teeth falling out, your wife threatening to leave you, your kids don't know you. What is this, man? I see this a lot, man. I see this a lot going around over here, man. People just seem tired, man. They are tired. People are tired, man. They stressed. They wore out. And they don't know what to do, man. Can't quit your job. You know, you just bought a house. Can't quit your job. Just bought a car. Can't quit. You know, you got a family. You got kids and all that. Can't quit. Yeah, the cost of living going through the roof. You got to put in more hours. You know, that means more time away from home. You know, it's a system, man. It's a system. Some of y'all already know this, but a lot of y'all don't. Or if you do know it, you don't care. And I think that's the problem. You know, that's another thing they want. Even if you do know that you living in a slave system, if you don't care, hey, I guess to them it's no different than you not knowing. Because if you don't care, you ain't gonna do nothing to change it. You just gonna keep playing the game, man. I don't know, man. I'm just tired of dealing with it, man. I really am, man. This trucking industry is trash. It's just complete and utter garbage, man. It's a waste of time, man. Trucking to me is a waste of time. That's just what it is, man. That's all it is. It's just a waste of time. You just sitting up here just waiting, and for what? For what? You know, people out here, they can't drive. They cutting you off left and right. The food out here is terrible. The weather out here is terrible. You know, the pay is terrible. You know, and I'm talking about the whole industry as a whole. I'm not talking about any particular trucking company. Because at the end of the day, they all the same, man. They're all the same. Well, most of them. About 99% of them the same, man. You know, the companies out here, the trucking companies out here that are good, that do pay their drivers well, they real small. They probably got maybe less than 10 trucks, and they not hiring. So that means you got to get a job working for some of these other companies that they ain't worth nothing, man. I was talking to a driver a few days ago, man. He do, I guess, tanker or something like that. I ain't gonna say exactly what he hauled, but he do tanker and all that. And he was talking about his company. He seemed excited about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna let him speak about it, and you know, cause you know I'm always looking. You know, I'm always looking to better myself just like everybody else. You know, I mean, Maverick, they're a cool company, but you know, if I can find another company out there that's a little bit better, I'm gonna take that. That's just what it is, man. So he over there telling me about his company, and then he said something like, yeah, every driver that worked there, they all lease. All of them on the lease. So as soon as he said that, I immediately lost interest. Gotta have your hazmat. You know, I went through the hazmat thing before. I told myself I don't want to do it again, but I will if the pay is right, if it makes sense. But in this situation, it didn't make sense, but he seemed excited about it. You know, he really seemed like he really liked it, and that's good for him. But he's saying that it's $900 a week to lease those trucks, man. $900 a week. And on top of that, he said the job only pays about $1.33 a mile. I'm like, nah, I'm straight. I'm straight. Been there, done that. I'm good. No, I thought he was a company driver. I thought he was a company driver getting paid like 95 cents a mile. That's what I thought. Because he I don't know what year his truck is, but he been working for that company for 4 years. So I'm guessing that truck he had was a 2020. And that truck already sitting at almost 600,000 miles. He said when he got it, it only had 1,000 miles on it. So he's sitting at like 560,000 miles on that truck. So they run you hard, boy. You paying $900 a week. You know, with them kind of miles on it, boy, you about ready to get a whole M-frame done. You know, you still paying for that truck. That's why it's for $1.33 a mile. Come on, man. That ain't no money. Not to me, it ain't. Not to me, it ain't. No, I don't know all the details about that company, but that just didn't seem enticing enough for me. So I say, it really don't matter, man. It's just like people just dealing with it. They just settling. That's what it seemed like to me. People are settling. But we'll see what happens when Trump get in office. All these wars and stuff. I really hope this war going on over there in Ukraine and all that, I hope that come to an end. All these lives being lost, people being killed and all that. Most people don't like war. Most people don't want war. I know I don't. You know, because it really don't benefit anybody except those who put money down for it. That's it. Everyone knows war ain't nothing but a profit machine. That's all it is, man. Killing a whole bunch of innocent people and making money. So I really hope this war come to an end when Trump get up in there, boy. No, I don't care who feelings I hurt. Like I said, I voted for Trump. I did that on November 3rd. Because I couldn't make the November 5th voting. You know, and then on November 5th, when they start counting ballots, I'm looking. I'm like, man, I saw he was already in the lead. But, you know, they didn't call none of those swing states yet. So the whole time, I'm like, man, I sure hope he make it. But it was already late at night. I was sleepy. So I just said, you know, let me go ahead and go to bed, wake up in the morning and see what's happening. So I went to bed, and I slept good, boy. I was watching some videos. Some people said that they didn't sleep good like that night. But I did. Well, I was knocked all the way out, boy. I slept so good. Then woke up in the morning. The first thing I did was check. Sure enough, Trump had got it. Matter of fact, he got all the swing states. All of them. Won the electoral and the popular vote. Knocked that lady so far off her square, boy. I'm like, oh. I don't want to get too deep into it. I'll probably do another video on that later talking about that, man. Like I said, I don't care who feelings I hurt. Yeah, I voted for Trump. A black man voted for Trump. Is he racist? I don't know, and I don't care. He was in office before, and then I didn't turn into a slave then. This is why it's so easy for those at the top to control people the way they do, man, because people are stupid, man. People are just real stupid. You know, it's so easy to control a stupid person, man. Stupid people can be easily controlled. Those on the left, man, they just dumb, man. They dumb. They dumb, man. And they want you to be dumb right along with them. They get mad because you could think for yourself. They don't like that. They don't like that. They don't like people that think for themselves, man. Like I said, they don't want nobody that's going to rebel, man. They need people to be stupid just like them, man. More than likely, those are going to be the ones that be quick to take the mark of the beast. Quick! But one thing I want to start doing with this new setup that I'm doing, I want to try to keep these videos short. I don't want to make these videos really no more than about 15 minutes or something like that, 20 minutes tops. So I'm going to cut it right here, man. I'm going to try to do a video tomorrow because I got to drop this work off, and then we'll continue our discussion, man.